Okay. So
I was not thrilled about it.
We're cool with women umpiring, not kids.
Yeah.
Okay. You know what? That's
I
a
draw
take.
the line.
That's a take I'm okay with putting out in the world. You know what I mean?
draw the line there.
Hit it.
Welcome to the Coach's Sons podcast. Ladies and gentlemen, it is August 12th as we are recording. My name is Andrew.
And I'm Chris.
And first and foremost, we want to talk about our friends at Chinook Seedery. These guys are the best seeds in the game, whether you're playing golf, which, by the way, Chris and I are going on a golf trip. This is the last thing we have to do before we get to be on vacation mode, so we're really excited. I'm going to be taking Chinook seeds to that because that is the premier golf course snack. Anyways, whether it's that, whether it's baseball, softball, I don't think you do it while playing soccer. That'd probably be gross. But however you consume your seeds, go to Chinook Seedery, use our code Coaches Sons Pod at checkout and get 10% off. Speaking of Chinook, Chris, you have something you want to say to these guys?
Yeah, so it's something they said to us. So I put out that we are releasing this on Wednesday as opposed to Tuesday. So with that, I was like, hey, anything you think we should talk about? And Chinook actually responded saying, any updates or interesting stats on torpedo bats? Remember those?
Ooh.
And there's just a quick back and forth. I was like, that feels like an absolute lifetime ago. I think Cal Raleigh uses a torpedo bat, but I truthfully don't know.
How do you not know? He's like your favorite player.
I hear you, but nobody talks about them. And it was that week and a half period where that's all that was being discussed. The Yankees hit 1,000 home runs, and then it was just okay.
Yeah, I mean, and then Jazz Chisholm hit 2 home runs in the home run derby?
Yeah, you
They
knew
obviously
everybody
suck.
that had one. I'm pretty sure Cal uses them. I might even try and look that up. I haven't, but it was just more of a discussion of wow, that took the baseball world by storm for that 8-day week period.
It just shows how fabricated it was, right? I mean, I'm not going to give the Yankees credit because I don't want to, but they're like, it's no big deal. It's just a different type of bat, and we're just hitting well right now. It's not really changing the game, and they're right, it didn't. I mean, I've watched a couple of it. You know who the Bat Bros are?
Yes.
Yeah. I saw him do one on torpedo bats.
They just go to what's their background?
Both are ex-college baseball players.
Okay,
they just
because I've
mash.
seen the one video that sticks out. He's used at Oracle.
Yes.
Just hitting the ball in the coming over. Who the hell is this guy?
The ball off. He hits the cover off the ball. But I love watching his the new bat previews that he does. It's just, if you're a high schooler or college baseball player and you want to see someone do bat comparisons, they're the ones. They did torpedo bats. Okay, it's cool, but it's not like a game changer per se. So I'm interested to see are the stats even better or different or what? I don't know if that's even listed anywhere. I'm sure somebody has it.
I found there's a list of MLB The Show guys. That was literally within it said Cal Raleigh, but only from the left side. And I was like, that can't be a real thing. Right?
I mean, that makes sense. Because you're just moving the width of the bat. So if on the left side you tend to take it more higher on the bat, I guess that makes sense. I don't know. It's just weird.
We're in deep here.
We're in the weeds.
I clicked page 2 of who uses torpedo bats, and there's an article from AOL.com.
That's still a thing?
Yeah, that's what. You know what? The same guys that, I don't know, nobody else picked one up since. Guys, I think it's a hilarious question because, again, how much it was talked about. Now I'm like, I don't really care at all.
I mean, it just shows how little investigation we actually do before.
Well, yeah, but at the same time, it just doesn't matter anyway.
It really doesn't. Yeah.
I mean, I guess there's some stock if Cal. I'm pretty sure he uses one.
I mean, so and he's the home run leader, so I mean, it makes sense that if he's using it and it's the best season he's ever had, so there's some validity there. But I mean, all the Yankees that were using them have slowed down for sure. Like Jazz being the one that sticks out the most. Who's their second baseman?
Who?
The Yankees. Who else was using it? It was Jazz was the big one, but there was somebody else. Volpe, yes.
Shortstop.
Sorry, whatever.
Google AI says Adley, Ellie De La Cruz, Dansby, Nico Horner, who's having a really good year, Ryan Jeffers, Lindor, And then they're going into teams. Junior Caminero, might hit 40
I mean,
home
like
runs.
here's the deal.
Enough guys are doing it still, but again,
I do think it's a
non-story.
thing, and I do think for the right player, it is an advantage for that player. But is it change?
But it's all based on your swing, though.
100%.
Some guys use those like axe bat things, and
1,000%. I do not think it is. It is a game changer, and everyone's going to be switching to it. I think, just like you said, like the axe handle bats, it just depends on how you swing the bat. And if you swing the bat and go, oh, this is way better for me, then you'll get a better performance. And also, baseball is so mental.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, a lot of these guys are like, oh, no, I'm better with it. And they may not actually be better with it, but it takes that extra step of confidence to make them better.
To your point, though, this is your swing path. Yeah, my eye is about to fall out of my head.
Okay, I was like, you keep rubbing your eyes so bad. Like, everything okay?
Yeah, it's just watering like it's psychopath. But anyway, back to the podcast. To your point, though, like with the swing, right? Like, hey, you're swinging in this path. Use this. Like, you'll get more barrel.
Yes.
And that's probably what happens. And then you go in the cage and you hit a couple bombs, and that's all it takes mentally for I'm in. Right? Think about anytime you've ever swung like a new bat or used a new glove, you're like, oh, I'm in.
Oh,
right?
yeah. Like going back to golf, when I hit a new club, I'm like, oh, this is going to change how I hit golf
balls.
balls.
A couple good swings, I'm back, baby. So yeah, I could easily see how that's happening. But very cool question from the guys at Chinook. So again, jump on their website, promo code Coach's Sons Pod. Andrew is still saying he's going to match whatever you order.
100%.
He has not been on the hook yet. I might just go on and do one just for shits.
I mean, if you want to do it, I'll match whatever you order, Chris. But 1,000%, just to remind everyone, if you place an order and if you tweet or Instagram or whatever it is at us, tag us and show that order, I will match it and send it to you. So just think you're going to get twice the amount of seeds that you are for one, including our discount. So please go check them out. Not only is it really delicious, but they are some of the best guys that we've met. We don't work with just anybody, and these guys are awesome. So please support that business. So all right, Chris, I am finding it very hard to care because the Braves are so bad.
I was going with number 2 on our list, and I was like, "Oh, boy.
No.
I was like,
no,
whoa.
No, hold on.
Right.
I'm trying to transition into like
go on.
my mindset. Like, so,
go on.
And I think every fan reaches this point in a sport. Like, if you're a football fan, week 12 comes around and you're like, oh, we're not making it. It's like you have this like week or two of mourning where you're like, well, this sucks. I hate this sport.
Yep.
And then you're just like, oh, I'm just going to watch carefree for the rest of the season. That's actually really awesome. And so I am transitioning out of the woe is me stage and into the, I'm just going to watch baseball and not care.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because when you're watching your team, you care way too much.
Tell me about it.
Right. And that's where you're at.
I'm very tunnel vision.
You're
right
in
now.
deep.
Yeah, I am tunnel vision.
And that's totally fine. And I have been depressed for a while. I'm getting out of that, and I'm just enjoying baseball again.
Okay.
So that's
good to
where
hear.
That's where I'm getting to.
It sounds like you're happier talking about.
You know what? I'm happier for sure.
Right. What are the stages of depression?
1,000. The stages of grief for sure.
Yeah, that's what it is.
And I'm getting past. I'm like stage 6 or whatever.
Okay.
But now I'm starting to go. Okay, let's watch some good baseball. The like Skeens is pitching now, like stuff like that. Like that's going to be fun, and I'm not going to care.
Okay.
But let's talk about some stories in the league right now, and I think. And this is related to my team because we were a part of it, right? But the very first woman up in MLB history happened, and it was against Marlins and the Braves, and it's such a huge moment, but also like a nothing burger because like she did great. Like there was nothing.
Did you see the first pitch?
The first pitch was whatever.
That's tough. So listen, all right,
you had to get it out of the way. But like it's not any worse than Angel would do.
I had to say that, but a monumental thing
huge.
In the world,
yeah,
right?
Absolutely.
And it's crazy. I heard somebody else talking about it, and I forget what podcast. I'm sorry, I was listening, but it's in every other sport, right? They're already in. Women referees already exist in Major League.
Every sport except NHL.
Yes. So they're in all the professional sports at this point, right? Side judges in the NFL or whatever. Again,
basketball
they're
all over the place. Yeah.
And so the idea that it took so long to we'll call it permeate Major League Baseball is crazy.
It is. Yeah.
But it is a little funny that first call was pretty bad.
The first call was a little rough, but I mean, I saw the stats. Stats are not exceptional, not bad.
Scorecard had 93%, which to the naked eye or to anybody that wants to bring shit up and make it about them and all that.
Yeah.
It wasn't great. It was like 13th out of 15 that day. But based on like debuts, I didn't look into this. This is just people commenting. But based on debuts, it wasn't that bad.
Yeah.
So to your point, did a good job, held her own, and that wasn't the first. That was the first time she home plate ump. She was. She was on the bases.
She's on bases.
So she was there that week or week, whatever.
Yep.
The other question I had, like, I don't know if she's there to stay. Like, I don't know how that works.
No,
now.
She's technically an alternate.
Okay.
Still,
so she was just there because somebody had to call out whatever.
So
okay.
I saw a story where she's like, it's the life of, I don't know if alternate's the right word, but essentially she's the on-call person, right? So whenever there's a crew that needs somebody, she'll go fill in, right?
That's fine. We'll take it.
Yeah, and I mean, congratulations to Jen, and hopefully she continues to have a long, great career that is not infamous like Angel Hernandez.
Angel
Hernandez,
yeah.
blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? Like, and I don't think it will be because no one's ever going to be that bad. So I think it's such a travesty that it took this long because as you can tell, there's no reason why they shouldn't be. Like they see just as well as we do. They, like female versus male, like people are just so dumb. I'm not surprised that it took baseball this long because baseball has been such a stuffy sport for such a long time. It doesn't surprise me at all that it took forever. Also, too, if you think about it from like so many levels, like I think they've been in minor leagues for a while, right?
Yeah, I think they work through for the most part like a player does.
Correct.
Like you don't just show up in Major League Baseball, right? Yeah. You're going to the Northwoods League. You're going to you're doing rookie ball. You're doing Cape Cod. You're doing what I mean? Like you're kind of like working your way through the system. You don't get there by accident, right? You're not getting there because because you're somebody's friend, right? Like that doesn't work that way. Like you are taking your way, making your way through. You're getting graded throughout, whether or not we don't see the rubric or whatever the hell they're grading on behind the scenes.
Right.
But at the same, like, she's doing a good enough job to keep continuing her progression to Major League Baseball.
Yeah.
It'd be awesome if she's the one that breaks it like for good and becomes full time and has crew and all that. That remains to be seen. But for now, pretty big moment overall. Met with, like you said, expected animosity. But at the end of the day, she's an umpire. And it sounds stupid, but as long as she's treated like all the other umpires, then I think everything's fine.
I completely agree.
So I just hope that's the way it's handled.
The truth. Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
Speaking of umps, I sent you a video.
Okay. Do you want me to watch it?
Yeah, you don't have to watch it on video.
Feels like a terrible idea.
I'll talk while it. So there's this kid.
Turn it down.
Dressed up, cosplaying, if you will, as an umpire in the stands, just mimicking this umpire. Not mimicking, but like making strike calls, like calling time, like making signals. And like at some point it's cute. It was cute. And like I think the camera caught it because he was like kind of like home plate adjacent. And then just reporters it was just, they didn't stop going up to this kid and they wouldn't stop. And you're just like, all right, enough of the kid. Like it was cool. It was funny. And then he was just doing it for like 3 straight days. And eventually you got to be like, yo, sit the fuck down, dude. Get out of here. Right? Like, again, it's cool. The video I sent you is probably like a minute.
Yep.
Cute. Yeah, right. If that's all they showed. And that is not all they showed. It was like 3 straight days of this nonsense.
He's not in a seat, so like they're not making him go to his seats at all.
His seats are probably right there. It's obnoxious. I mean, right? Again, funny, cool, like for cute.
I mean, he's hamming up to the camera. Are we sure that this guy is not employed by the
I guess
the St. Louis Cardinals?
We're not sure, but again. It was because it's good. It wasn't just that game. It wasn't just that inning. It was 3 days reporters just lined up to go and talk. Like every end, you know how they mic up players? They were just talking. I had a side panel watching fucking Michael Bush trying to take a swing, and this asshole kid.
Asshole kid.
Yeah.
Oh, all right, kid.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, look, it is very.
Fuck them kids. Michael Jordan. That's my
Michael
goal.
Jordan. You're not wrong. I mean, it is. I'm with you. Like the first couple things, okay, that's cute. But if you did it for an entire series, that feels annoying.
I might even. Hey, hang on. I'm gonna
look. A kid can dream, Chris.
It might not even be the. That's what you dream.
To be an umpire, maybe.
All right. Yeah, you're a kid. Yeah, that's fair. I want to be like a dinosaur or some shit when I was a kid. That makes sense.
Yeah.
All right. I take that.
I'm going to be a firefighter.
Right. You know who I'm more mad
dumb.
at? It's the parents. They're just, right? Come on.
I mean, yeah, they had to buy everything for him and they had to help him practice.
And this would be way more controversial if we had thousands of people listening. So the good news is nobody could be really mad at this.
Yeah, the tens of people are going to be very pissed at you.
But if they are, the parents be like, oh, he's not bothering anybody. You're like, yeah, he is, though. He's just there.
He's bothering me a lot, sir.
Like, and I'm not even there. I'm just like, yo, get this kid off my TV, man.
I love that. That's
yeah, that's all.
Okay.
So I was not thrilled about it.
We're cool with women umpiring, not kids.
Yeah.
Okay. You know what? That's
I draw the line.
That's a take I'm okay with putting out in the world. You know what I mean?
Draw the line there. That's where no children allowed.
Love it. Okay. Fine. Sounds good. That's going to be our intro. I can guarantee
we'll figure something out.
All right. So what else do we have, Chris? What other notes do we have?
Another, you could yell at me for not really looking into it because I'm not really sure where to even look. But Shohei Ohtani's name just pops up in like the weirdest shit.
Like gambling.
So John Boy Media, if you don't know about him, that's on you. But John Boy reported yesterday Shohei Ohtani and his agent Nez Bolelo, never heard of him, are being sued by a Hawaii real estate investor for allegedly sabotaging a $240 million real estate project, per the Japan News. I did no further research, so I don't know anything else about this. But it's just like...
You're just spreading rumors at this point, Chris.
I love Shohei. You know that. But it's like...
I feel like Shohei's dirty.
But it's like, dude, find some cooler people to hang out with.
I mean,
man.
that's true, yeah. I do want... that's not his old agent, right? Oh, no, it was his interpreter that did the gambling.
I think this guy's just been this
dude, so it's just... It's almost... Okay, all right. Hypothetical.
Go on.
Hypothetical. How many strikes before you go, okay, where there's smoke, there's fire? Because right now that's two. And if this is true or whatever, and we find out that his agent is a piece of shit, so now it's his interpreter and his agent, but Shohei's okay, and he does it. He's just all like, oh shucks. How long before we go, hey, guy? I mean, you know what I mean? Like, okay. Oh.
Uh-oh. Go on. He's snapping.
Shohei does not pass a PED test.
I mean, you're insane to think he doesn't get tested.
Okay, but I'm just saying that happens. When do we go, okay, Shohei might be shitty as a human? Like when do we go, oh, he's Barry Bonds? You know what I mean? Like when do we go, oh, he's not good people? You know what I mean? Like, look, okay, you can separate yourself from, like, you make bad decisions on who you surround yourself with, especially coming up, being young, all that kind of stuff. But how long before bad things happen? Like, what's the line, Chris? Give me the line.
I don't know, man. I mean, that just back to my original, find, some better people to hang around
Find better
with.
people for sure. But, I get some
like,
point,
Ipe
you're
was his friend, though.
responsible.
Ipe was his friend. That's different.
Okay.
I'm not gonna just leave you out to dry. You're my guy. I'm so that.
Yeah, but his guy
that.
was doing shitty things.
Yeah, but Shohei wasn't. Or you got caught, dude. It's sorry. Dude, what, you know what I mean?
No, I'm okay. All right, but again, just going back to it, how many things have to happen before we stop making
We're getting
excuses?
close.
Okay,
not many more.
That's fair. Okay, that's fair. If this is true, again, we're working off of hearsay.
I don't know, the Japan News, and it says the Associated Press. I don't know who it was.
Okay.
They claim the Dodgers star and his agent got them fired from a $240 million luxury housing development on the Big Island's coveted Hupana Coast that they brought him in to endorse. They increasingly demanded concessions from the developer and real estate broker before demanding that their business partner drop them from the deal. So it's like they're just basically bullying them around. Like, you want Shohei, this is what happens, I guess.
Interesting.
So
yeah, I mean, if you deal with an agent,
so now after reading that, that could be the agent being like, you want him to show up. Like, I doubt Shohei was even around.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, and again, true.
I just need him to hang out with better people, man. I don't know. Like, I don't think it's that hard to ask. I'm not.
All I know, if one of his cronies, I was about to say something pretty effed up. Okay, never mind. Yeah, if one of his cronies do another shitty thing, then I'm gonna start being like, "Hey, dude, 3 strikes and you're out." Like, what the hell? So, okay, well, I mean, that's interesting. And somehow Shohei continues to find himself in the negative light on the press side, which is interesting because he feels like a aw shucks, super innocent kind of human, right? I mean, his marriage is adorable. The way he acts on the field is adorable. Mm-hmm. He seems super respectful towards the game and like Ichiro, stuff like that. Like, so it feels like he's a good dude. And maybe he is just such a good, gullible guy that all these shitty people are taking advantage of him. But at some point, everyone's got to grow up and stop being a doormat and go, "Hey, this is not. I gotta be better about it." So that's interesting. I don't know. I mean,
yeah. Then it's just. I'm trying to read the article, but it's still a bunch of like lawyers speak like. They're just a real estate deal gone wrong, and it's Shohei Ohtani's agent and him involved. Shohei was the figurehead of, like, hey, Shohei bought a piece of property here, you should too. Yeah, and I think the agent was probably like, we deserve.
It does feel like a agent strong arm thing, which is what agents do.
Yeah. So I don't know. I don't think it's that, but on the face of it, you're like, oh, here we go. Like, come on.
Shohei going down the wrong path.
How many times can I stand up for you, man? You're making it hard.
And that's it. Like, I wanted to see what that threshold was because I know you love yourself from Shohei.
We're getting there.
Okay. Well, that's very interesting. Speaking of players that you are probably going to die for, Kyle Raleigh, home run race.
Oh, yeah. You jumped ahead on me. I was like, Justin Verlander? I don't like him.
I like Justin Verlander. That. Okay.
Kyle Raleigh.
Yeah.
Was slow for a while. Off the All-Star break.
He's a catcher.
No. Was home slumping runs, bad.
Yeah.
And then this homestand came reinvigorated. Up to 45.
Okay.
Set the most for a catcher in a season. If I'm not mistaken. Maybe no. I think he tied Johnny Bench. So second.
Okay, that
most.
makes sense. Yeah.
He tied his son with Johnny Bench. I'm pretty sure it's Salvador Perez at 48. So we're getting there. But now at this point, I'm invested in the home run race. So not only do I have other races to be concerned about, I got the home run race. We got to deal with Schwarber. That guy's a monster. Every goddamn night he's hitting a ball 7,000 feet. Right? The Phillies are rolling.
Yep.
And then Shohei just, at 10:45 at night every night, he's hitting a homer. Right? And then you wake up the next morning, you're like, oh, Shohei homered. Like, there's another one.
What a shocker.
And then tonight, as we're speaking, Tuesday, Judge hit one. So he's kind of.
But Judge is in the rear view mirror though, for the most part.
Yeah, but he is hurt. He's kind of getting his way back. Once he gets going again, he's a freak
that's
too.
Fair, especially in that ballpark.
He'll have 22 hits and hit 12 home runs in like a 10-game span. And you're just like, all right, like so. Very soon, like these 4 guys are insane. They're playing out of their mind. It feels like every at bat is must watch. And I think we've talked about this, but I don't think I've given the MLB big inning enough credit.
Okay.
So part of I think it's just part of the MLB package now. I don't think it's MLB TV, but it's their version of Red Zone.
Yeah.
And it's just 4 panels, games.
Yeah.
Just in your face.
Baseball.
And it's awesome.
Okay.
Right? Because there's that, that little lag time.
I need to use that more than, yeah.
the only time I don't watch is when I'm strictly watching a Mariners game.
Fair.
I won't watch when the Mariners are on. I'll strictly put them on. But man, if like you said, if you're just trying to sit back and enjoy baseball,
Okay.
that's it.
Yeah.
Pop it on, and you're catching everything. And again, they're gonna put it on for you. So remember how I always said, oh, so and so's coming up. I got to switch it to this. Mm-hmm. No need. They got you.
We got you.
They got it figured out.
Yeah.
Right. So they're switching games. They're giving you the in-game audio.
Yeah.
Perfect. It is Red Zone,
Nice.
MLB's version.
Nice.
So great job. I'm a big fan, but I'm saying that in a way to watch this home run race because these guys will be on there here comes Shohei. He's up there. No need to worry about nothing. You will get all of their at-bats. And I want to say Cal's going to hold him off, but it is going to be hard, man.
Yeah, I mean, if he's been slow, I mean, he's got
he's hit 3 recently.
Okay, all right. That's good because that's how much he leads by right now. So he's at 45. Shohei and Cal are both at 42. Judge is at
Kyle. Is that what you said?
Kyle. Yeah.
I thought you said Cal.
No,
like,
Kyle.
Sounded like you said
Schwarber is at 42. Judge is at 38, and then the other now Mariner, Gino is at 37.
I think he might have 1 as a Mariner.
Yeah, and then it kind of drops off to. Well, I'm sorry. Caminero has 33, and then Soto's at 28. So,
Judge only has 30. I thought Judge was in the 40s.
That's what I said. Yeah, Judge is in the rear view right now.
He'll be
fine. He
fine.
has 7 less games, so that's fair. But I mean, that porch is just so damn short.
He'll get there.
He can definitely get there.
We're 3. But yeah, again, Shohei and Schwarber, they just get after it.
Yeah, I mean, those are definitely the guys.
And Cal's
going to
get a couple days off mixed in there. We can't allow it, but he's going to. Not many. But
Cal Raleigh had Big Dumper has 13 stolen bases.
Oh yeah.
That's cool.
I'm
I'm down with that.
The Mariners are on pace to have the most 2020 guys in a really long time. Josh Naylor has 13 stolen bases since he became a Mariner.
Oh, that's awesome.
Which is 3 weeks. But anyway, I know
PCA is 3 home runs away from being 30-30.
he's also slumping a lot.
He's been slumping. Yeah, he's on my fantasy team.
We're all over the place. Let's get back to.
Sorry.
No, we're good. We're now. But this is the train of thought that happens where you're just what about PCA? What about this guy? I do want. Well, while we were on the home run topic, Pete Alonso. While we were talking, or I think right before. He homered tonight. He becomes the Mets all-time home run leader.
That is wild to me.
In what capacity?
That he's the home run leader for the Mets. Because I think of names like Piazza.
Yeah, he has more than he passed Piazza out a long time ago.
Which is wild. But it's just this home runs as a Met.
Yes.
Okay, I guess that's fair because
in
Piazza played
franchise,
other teams too. Okay. David Wright was at.
Did Mike Piazza play for?
The Dodgers.
Okay.
And who did he start with? Marlin. He played with Marlins.
Okay. I don't know if he played for anybody else.
Yeah, so he's played for other teams.
That's a cool.
Where Pete has just been the Mets. David Wright.
He's third. Are you looking at you're looking at the list, you asshole?
I'm not looking at the list. Right. I'm trying not to.
I trust you.
Yeah. I just saw the Alonso thing.
So you're 4-3. All right. So Mike Piazza's fourth, 220. As a Met.
Oh, wow. Okay.
David Wright, third, 242. Who did he pass out?
Yeah,
you know.
Shit, yeah, I do. Darryl Strawberry.
Yes. 252.
No
he just
way.
passed him out. Yeah.
Holy crap. Okay.
So Pete Alonso.
Well, I mean, Pete Alonso hits bombs. I mean, that makes sense.
The all-time home run leader for the New York Mets.
Nice. Okay. Well, good for him.
Yeah, that's a crazy.
That's why, to be a home run leader for a franchise is why, and he's still fairly young.
He's 31.
Is he? Oh, okay. I thought he was still in his 20s. Never mind. I take it back.
I don't.
That's
know.
crazy. I mean, I think David Wright would be the big number if he stayed healthy, but Darryl Strawberry passing him is pretty big. Oh, Strawberry played for other teams too. So
Alonso is 30. He'll be 31 in 100.
Okay, he's not as young as I thought he was. Well, anyways, good for him. Congratulations, Pete.
Yeah, did it in 70. I mean, he hits.
Does Pete get to 400?
Yes.
450?
No.
No? Okay.
Okay.
I'll stop there then.
I think
he threatens
pause.
450.
I didn't put this on the notes, but we're going to have this conversation in a different way in like 30 seconds.
Okay. Sweet.
I'll introduce this one. Your boy, Justin Verlander.
Yeah.
Milestone. Big one. Really big one.
Real big one. Might be the
Career
last one.
strikeout. 3,500.
Let's go.
That's a lot of strikeouts.
That's so many strikeouts.
I think that was 10th most all time.
Sounds right.
That's a lot of strikeouts.
Yep.
That's a long career.
So like Nolan, Roger.
Oh God, I wasn't ready for that. You
Oh
want
yeah,
that?
sorry.
I can get you that.
I mean,
Go ahead.
I'm interested. Yeah, Nolan, Roger.
You're gonna miss people based on
Koufax.
You're gonna miss people based on age.
Big unit.
Huh?
Read
Go
them
ahead.
off to me.
Go on. You had go ahead. Say what you said. Nolan Ryan, he's one. 5,714.
Yeah. Okay.
Pitched for 27 years.
Roger.
Yep, he's third. 4672.
He's third, so I missed two. Big unit.
Yep, second. 4875.
There we go. Okay. So those top three. Yep.
And then most of these other guys are older, but you should know that. Like the names.
Gibson.
No, he's 16th actually. He had
Wow. Okay. I guess he didn't play as long.
So there are only.
Go ahead and name them for me.
There are 20 pitchers all time with 3,000. Because I think.
Well,
we probably talked about this a couple weeks ago. Kershaw broke 3,000.
We've talked about this before. 3,000 is a number we're going to see less of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did we have? Okay, now I have deja vu. So, all right. Anyway, top 10. Nolan Ryan, Randy Johnson, Roger Clemens, Steve Carlton, the original lefty, 4136.
Damn. Okay,
Burt Blyleven, I would not have guessed
Never
him,
got that one.
3701. Tom Seaver, 3640.
Should've gotten that
Don
one.
Sutton, 3574. Gaylord Perry, 3534. Walter Johnson, there's your super old guy. It took him 5,914 innings
Sheesh.
to get 3509. So Verlander could actually move up to 9th. Verlander could be 8th by the time this season's over.
Really?
He's got Gaylord Perry has 35-34. So 31 more strikeouts than Verlander
he's got that.
He can
Maybe
get there.
this year.
That's what I'm saying. It'll be close.
Yeah, it'll be close.
He's got like he's got like 8 more starts.
There's 50 games left.
40-ish.
40-ish.
He's got like 8 more starts.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. Yeah.
He should get there.
You would think so? Yeah, I would say so.
5 games a game.
Yeah, I think
it's close. But anyway, that Scherzer is bringing up. It has 34-56.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. Of course. Yeah.
So this is where I had deja vu. Did we talk about like who actually has a chance to get into like some of these records, and why I stopped you at the Alonso conversation was like I wanted home runs as part of this conversation.
Oh, I love that.
Because I feel like we're hearing more about it.
Yeah, we've touched on it, but I don't think we've had a full segment on it. So what you got?
So let's start strikeouts. And I'm talking milestone numbers, right? Like what is you reach this number, you are the pinnacle of the pinnacle. And I think these guys all kind of are anyway, but I'm just going to name the the only guys that matter at this point are the top 5. Verlander, these are active career strikeout leaders.
Okay, perfect.
Verlander, 3503. He's good. We know where he's going. He'll put your plaque in Cooperstown, pal.
100%.
Scherzer, 3456. He's going to Cooperstown too. Need to see him get to 3500.
Be nice. Yeah.
It's not going to happen this year, probably. Probably not.
Yeah.
Kershaw. So these 3 guys are Hall of Famers.
Agreed.
It would be wild.
They have to quit the same
They
year.
should coordinate together.
1,000%.
What a Hall of Fame class that would be. That's worth it.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome. Yeah. How cool is it that we got to see 3 Hall of Famers? That's pretty awesome. I mean, we've seen a lot more, but that's that generation that's going away. That's awesome.
So Kershaw.
Jeez.
What a guy! What could you imagine how good that guy would be?
Lefty, 2 colored eyes, crazy as shit.
No, he's
huge
a switch
curveball.
pitcher.
Oh,
Kershaw and Scherzer faced off last week.
Yeah,
it was weird. Like it was cool. Again, I had it on the big inning. I might have given it its own TV. I don't remember. I didn't have volume on it. Mariners were on, but it was like, all right, I'm in. And then you're like watching. Nobody scored. Scherzer gave up like 9 hits, or excuse me, Kershaw gave up like 7 hits, but no runs.
Yeah.
And then Scherzer gave up a couple runs. It was like, all right, it was still good. Like they're making do with what they can.
So they both made their debut by filling in.
That wasn't their debut, but
It was pretty early in their career.
It was early in their career.
And they were filling in for, hold on, Maddox?
Yes, because he was on the Padres at the time.
He was on the Padres at the time. And I want to say it was Johnson. Is it Randy Johnson? Who was the other one?
I don't know.
But it was another Hall of Famer.
I know exactly who
there were two Hall of Famers that they replaced and they face off each other for the first time. It was like their rookie seasons. Yes. Anyways, so that's really cool that they faced off again as old men. All right, so
it was I had the team backwards. Randy Johnson, Diamondbacks. I don't know why I said Padres. That was really stupid. Randy Johnson, Diamondbacks, Scherzer, Dodgers, Maddox, Kershaw.
Yep.
You were right.
Maddox was there after the break.
So those are your 3,000.
Already in 3.
Scherzer's close to 35. Kershaw's in no man's land. He just broke 3. He's done.
Kershaw's not going to make
done.
35, but he made the 3K, and I think that's what matters. So
Chris Sale, 2,528. He is 36 years old.
Is
Does
he going
get to 3,000?
No. I don't think so. Okay. For him to do that, he would have to probably.
He's 400. What's that? 460, 472 away.
Yeah. I was just doing the math, like close to 500 Ks, and that's so many strikeouts still. And yes, he's still throwing heat, but you know when a pitcher falls off, they fall off. So I think he can get close, and he might journeyman just to get there. But that's a tough yes from me.
Do you hang around? And that's an overarching question.
Hell yeah, 100%
for all of these that I'm going to bring up.
I would 100%.
But at the same time though, what's crazy is he didn't get his Cy Young until last year.
Yeah,
so he got his Cy Young.
Mm-hmm. He has his World Series.
Pitching is so weird. Like, is he a Hall of Famer? And like, do you want to say yes?
I think so. Yeah, I think he's a Hall of Famer.
Well, here. His career WAR is 55.9.
What's the pitcher Mendoza?
Johan Santana's 51.7.
Okay.
Was Chris Sale ever as dominant? Even if it was for a short amount of time?
I mean, not in such a compact way that Johan was.
Yeah. But like Johan's one and done on a ballot.
Yeah, but I think that Chris, if you put his top 3 seasons, they'll be close. They won't be as dominant, but they'll be close. So I would say Sale would get there. It's not going to be a auto bid, but I think he
gets in by the time it.
I don't disagree.
By the time he comes around, I think they'll let him in.
Yeah, but I don't think he gets to 3. 3K is going to be tough for him. What else we got?
I think that's an auto in. The next closest is Garrett Cole, 2251, and
Garrett Cole. Jeez.
He's 34 years old.
That's not happening.
Probably not, unless he gets the longevity bug.
Dang, that's second closest. Man, 3K is.
Yeah, and after that is Charlie Morton at 2164
at 45 years old.
The youngest with the most is Aaron Nola at 32 years old with 1831.
But not close. Wow.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
There isn't anybody. Like, I don't see anybody in the 20s. Dylan Cease, 29 years old, 1185. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that. Okay, that's almost a mile. Like, so these are milestones. Like this Chris Sale potential for 3,000 is something
that might be our last shot at it for a decade. And I'm not bullshitting.
I mean, depending on how Skeens is handled and how long his career goes.
But still, Skeens is not going to get to 3K in 5 years. It's going to take him a decade.
So think
quite literally, it's a decade.
This is the conversation I want to have. So I'm assuming they're going to let him continue. I don't know if they're going to shut him down or not. But he had 170 in 23 games his first year. He's got 24 games this year. He's got 162. So he's the same guy. But Chris Sale, right, just to use the comparison, the guy who we're saying probably isn't going to get there, has been in the league for part of 15 years.
Yep.
Has strikeout totals of 274, 308, 233, 237. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what those guys were doing. Like, and he's the guy that we're saying might not get there.
And Skeens is only.
No, it's his second year, right?
Yeah.
So if you want to do the super comparison, like, Chris Sale, until his, let's see, well, his third season was the first time he actually started games. He had 192 strikeouts. So here, yeah, he barely had less than 200 for his first 8 full seasons in Major League Baseball. 192 was his lowest, his highest being 308. So it's just that's what those guys are doing. We're doing.
What's Chris Sale last 3 years?
Not
full
good.
years. Yeah.
Well, depends on what you're calling a full year. With Boston in 2023 was 125. That was 20 games. Cy Young year was 225, and then 114 this year.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So did he? Hang on. I don't have the number for how many he has.
Is your thought it's not happening again?
I'm not going to say it's not going to happen again, but it's going to be damn hard, man.
I don't disagree. I think it. I don't think it's not. I don't think it isn't happening again. But I do think we're a long time off. So all right. So
Kershaw 248, 229, 232, 239, 301. and longevity and 18 years. So yeah, he trailed off, but he still had 240. You know what I mean? These 200 plus strikeout years. Getting to 200 strikeouts now is ridiculous.
Yeah,
these guys that were those top 10 we named are getting 300 and then some. Just a ridiculous thing overall.
Yeah, like this year Wheeler leads with 189, so he'll hit 200.
He'll get close to 250.
Crochet's at 188, so same there. Scooball's 187, and then there's a drop until C's, which is 169. I don't think he might get to 200, but barely. Yeah, that's interesting. That's really interesting. Yeah, I mean, I'm with you. I think Chris Sale needs to do it so that we get to see one more guy figure it out.
I almost didn't feel prepared for these last couple guys, and now it's now I'm all in on Chris Sale.
I'm with you,
and it's I need to be a part of that. If he's in Atlanta, we need to be there.
I should have made a bigger deal about Kershaw because Kershaw could be the last one to do it.
That's what I'm saying here. It's you took it for granted almost.
That's so crazy.
I am I'm looking up Wheeler now, and I just said so. Wheeler only has 1,800 strikeouts in his last 5 seasons, 247, 163, 212, 224, 189 today leads the league.
Got to do
Probably
better than that.
8 more starts, though.
Yeah, got to do better than that.
Yeah, but he'll be at the 2. But I'm saying...
No, I know. Yeah. He's not hitting 300, though.
I mean, he's 35 years old.
Wheeler?
Yeah, he's old.
Oh, damn.
He's older than... Yeah, he came along late.
Holy crap. I didn't realize he was 35. Wow, okay. Well, there we go.
But again, at the same...
How old's Crochet? Because Crochet is the strikeout demon. Ooh. I mean, Skeens is the right... Skeens seems to be the right name. He's the answer,
but
I guess Scooball too, but I think Scooball's
I hate
older.
the argument of he needs to be healthy, but it's the truth. Here, Crochet's 26. He has 482.
Screwball's 28.
He has 209 and 188.
Interesting.
Some of these guys don't come and they're getting, you know what I mean? They're getting held back. Screwball, he'll have 200s and he'll be 28 years old.
Yeah, that's not.
He doesn't even have 1,000 strikeouts yet.
Yeah, that's not happening.
He gonna pitch another 10 years?
You know what, Chris? You convinced me. I am on the
another 10 years of 200 strikeouts a year. Barely gets him to 3,000.
Damn.
So until he's 38, 200 strikeouts a year.
We're a decade away. We're a decade away.
We have a lot. There's a lot of time he could do it, but it's not looking good. And like you said, we're a long ways away. I'm gonna save because I have similar thoughts on the home run.
Yeah,
but I want to put that on a different one. This was a pitching focused.
Okay,
day.
fine. Yeah, we'll talk about the home runs another day.
Yeah.
Okay, sounds good.
All right. But we need to be more on top of it.
No, I'm with you. Because obviously we have not been, and that's very, very interesting. All right, so moving along here, Excuse me. So, all right, before we get into, Chris has a hypothetical he wants to throw out there.
It's all based on this conversation. So hypothetical comes last.
Okay, comes last. Perfect. All right, so team surging, struggling, playoff race. So let's talk about that. Obviously, we're not going to talk about the Braves because why would we? But let's talk about, to me, so there are two divisions that are close, right? Like super close, and that's going to be yours, the West.
Yep.
And then also, oddly enough, the NL West. Both of those series are one game. Now yours is tighter because you have two teams within 7 because the Rangers are not far behind you guys.
They are now. They were closer.
Yeah, but they're still a part of like the wild card conversation. And,
Sure.
so it's definitely yours is the I would say the most contested. Now the AL East have 3 people a part of the wild card conversation technically, because the Blue Jays, the Red Sox, and the Yankees are all a part of it.
Yeah.
But the Blue Jays have like 4.5 and 6. So that one's pretty close too. But anyways, so let's get it out of the way, Chris. Talk about the Mariners. How are you feeling?
Buddy,
you guys are streaking. You're at 7-game win streak. That's the best in the majors right now. What you got?
I am on top of the world, pal.
I take it back. The Brewers are a 10-game. Sorry, go ahead. But still,
the Brewer. Hang on. Let's start.
Totally.
There.
I missed that.
I actually had their shirt on today. The Brewers don't lose, and I don't get
Not
it.
currently.
They just don't. And you were probably happy because some of that streak came at the expense of the Mets. And some of that at the expense of the Mets came at like preposterous times. Like they're down 5, and they're just like, here come the Brewers. Like nothing the Mets did could have stopped them. And the Brewers, this is going to be like an overlay. Like we're just going to lump a bunch of teams together. The Brewers feel like the Detroit Tigers of the NL, but somehow they're a little different. Mm-hmm. Like maybe it's just because they're surging at the right time.
Definitely.
That they feel a little bit more legitimate.
That helps for sure.
But it still doesn't feel like they're going to be the team to beat. Right? They're not the team to beat.
No,
You just named other teams like Brewers against the Padres. You're picking the Padres.
Yes.
You're picking the Dodgers. You're picking the Phillies. The Mets you probably take the Brewers. But you could go down. You're 100% taking the Phillies. You're 100% taking the Dodgers, and like 87% taking the Padres.
Yeah.
Right. So they're at what, 4th best in
my mind. Yeah. But if you look at the stats, I mean, run differential.
They're
best record in baseball.
They're mowing teams down.
Yeah,
man. They're doing it Milwaukee
team.
Brewer way, right? Like just some weird no-name guys. Jackson Trio's hurt right now. He's not even in the lineup.
Right.
Like they're like Isaac Collins. Yeah, exactly. He's doing all types of shit. So like kudos to them. But I feel a Detroit Tiger thing kind of happening to them at some point. I don't think they'll lose the division. I mean, they're 6.5 up.
No, they have that division.
Not to pin them down. I mean, they got 74 wins. They are far and away the best team in Major League Baseball, record-wise. So World Series starts today. You're going to Milwaukee, bud.
Yeah.
It
goes through Milwaukee for sure.
Today. Yeah. So with that, like just staying with the Central, and I am going to get to the Mariners, I promise. I will not talk about the Mariners today.
Can't wait.
The Chicago Cubs slipping. Right? Their offense went cold. PCA, you touched on him before. Mm-hmm. Not good. Mm-hmm. Bush, man. Kyle Tucker kind of banged up. Season getting to him a little bit, right?
Yep.
As it wears on. They're not really keeping it all together. They blew a big good one against the Cardinals on Sunday Night Baseball, right?
Yep.
Just going not the Cubs' way right now. And I do think they're in a wild card spot as we speak.
They are. They're 4.5 up on the wild card.
So like, but it just feels different. It feels like they're like limping to it.
They're limping into it, which is never good. As a fan of a team that has limped into the last 2, it's not like you want to be hot going into it, right? And they're definitely not that. I mean, the Central has 4 teams that are part of the conversation. Brewers, obviously, Cubs, obviously, but the Reds and Cardinals are only 3 games back of the Mets, so it's still very close.
Yeah, they're
that division's going to beat each other up. You know,
it feels like the Mets are going to figure it back out, kind of right the ship.
I mean,
I'm not saying they become world beaters, but enough to beat out
They have the
Cardinals.
talent. There's no reason they don't.
It doesn't feel like the Reds are going to be that team yet.
Neither the Reds or the Cardinals
Yes.
scare me. You know
Correct.
what I mean?
So that's what I'm saying. I think the Mets just kind of linger around. They might not even be the team that like, oh my God, they deserved it. It might just be like they just kind of held on, and now they're in, and anything can happen because they're a decent enough team to do that.
Yeah, they've turned to the Grimace Mets again.
So that sucks. But like the Mets are a team that are just reeling. Like I said, the Cubs were bad. The Mets have lost 7 straight. Yeah, they're
1-9 in their last 10
They're beating the
games.
Braves as we speak, but no lead is safe for that team. So I don't trust anything that's going on with them.
The Braves
they're
are
6
dog
back
shit.
of the. I remember having an argument with some of my Phillies friends about they're talking about the Mariners when I was like, oh, we got Geno, like time, here we come, like it's all coming, and then they were in second place. It's like, oh, how's it feel? You're talking from a team in second place right now, and they're now 6 games up. That was 2 weeks ago.
That's wild.
They're taking care of business. They're winning games. The Mets are losing games, and they are just separating. Like crazy.
The Phillies are 8-2 the last 10, and the Mets are 1-9. That's
there's your swing,
directions.
right?
Yeah.
And the Phillies are doing exactly enough. Duran was an elite pickup. They've had
his intro too, by the way.
Yeah, it's
so
bullshit.
Good. So good.
Wish it stayed in Minnesota. They don't deserve that. But yeah, I mean they're doing all right. And like I said, you got Schwarber setting the tone. You go into Philly, they're all crazy. Schwarber hits a home run, the place is shaky. It's like you're playing in a Happy Valley, right? Like a college football game. The place is going nuts. So the Phillies are going to be a team to be concerned about. You have the Dodgers, you have the Padres. I don't think the Giants are dead, right? They should have sold. They don't know what they're doing.
Yeah, Devers has made them
that's
worse.
the NL picture. It's Dodgers, Padres, Phillies in no order. I don't. Yeah, that's in no order. The Phillies might be at the top of that order right now today.
We have to include the Brewers in that conversation.
They're 4th. They're behind the Padres. You just agreed that the Padres. We're 87% Padres.
But I would say this. It's Dodgers, Phillies, and then it's Padres 3A, Brewers 3B.
I guess. I think the Padres. I would take the Padres in that series 9 out of 10 times.
I don't know if I would.
8.7 out of 10.
I can be convinced otherwise right now because right now that means the Padres have to go through Milwaukee, and that's not good for anybody other than the Brewers. So I'm intrigued now. And then whoever makes the other wild card spot, whether it's the Mets, Reds, or Cardinals, I think at this point it'll be the Mets.
Yeah.
So I think that's
we'll revisit. I mean, when we come back in 2 weeks, the lot could change, right? Then in 2 weeks, the Mets went from
the Mets
first place to we might not make the playoffs.
Yeah, if they're 1-9 again, they're definitely not going to be part of the conversation.
Yeah. So that's the NL. I think it's pretty cut and dry. I mean, obviously the West is going to be a division to watch. If that's really what's going to happen, I think the Dodgers just went on early cruise control. Honestly,
1,000%.
So
1,000%.
We'll see if they turned up and start. Like Shohei's going 4 innings now.
You can't count that team out.
But I'm saying Shohei's starting to ramp up on the mound. Right, guys are getting healthy. Snell's back. Glasnow's back. I think Rocky's starting to make his way. But they have a billion guys on the IL.
If those guys click when it matters, which is what they're trying,
which is what they always do. All right,
good luck.
That's the NL. I'm not saying it's set in stone, but it's not as intriguing from a perspective of we're on playoff watch.
I completely agree. I think that the nuance to the NL is nowhere near as fun as AL right now.
AL, yes. And to the AL we go.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, we're going to have a good time here. Toronto Blue Jays. I don't trust them as far as I could throw them. I think they're players that we've talked about. We need to probably reach out to Jesse and get him to come talk to us. I agree. Because I haven't heard from him in a while, and we need to just see what the vibe is like. Because I know Bo Bichette's playing his ass off. Vlad's having a great year. They're doing all this without Santander. Like those weird fringe guys that they know everything about, like Ernie Clement and Addison Barger. Like they're playing out of their mind.
Yeah.
They're getting enough pitching to get it done. But again, when you start playing like this, now what happens in a playoff series? Who do we start? Does Max Scherzer get a start? No. Are we starting Jose Barrios? I don't know. We starting like, you know what I'm saying? So now you start doing this. We have a 3-game series. Oh shit, we got to face Scooble. Like, oh, you know what I mean? Like, oh shit, we got free. Like, what do the Blue Jays have?
No, I completely agree with that
statement. Shit, we got Crochet. Like,
Well,
you have this.
One of the things we talked.
Mariners win, baby. That's 8. You just heard it first. 8 in a row.
Oh, okay. I was like, what just happened? I mean, and we talked about this at the beginning of the season. Like, who did the Blue Jays have? You know what I mean? Like, they just don't have the arms.
I don't trust them. I think the East is wide open. It wouldn't surprise me if any team takes over.
Well, yeah.
No, sorry. Did I say the East? I meant the AL.
Yeah. So I just did this. So of the 15 teams,
go on.
12 are a part of the playoff conversation because 12 of the teams are either leading their division or within 6.5 games of the wild card spot.
I was like, did you go to the Orioles there?
No.
I saw.
So the Orioles, last place
Twins.
of each division, the Orioles, the White Sox, and the Athletics are all above 6.5. But the Twins are the lowest at 6.5. Then the Angels are 6 out. The Angels, The Rays are 5.5. The Royals are 4. The Rangers are 2.5, and then we get to Guardians at 1.
And this is all behind the Yankees, by the way. The Yankees are third place in the wild card. They are slumping. Judge homered tonight, so I'm not saying they're back, but they're like, okay, like they'll start feeling themselves here a little bit. They'll pick it back up. The Red Sox have been pretty good.
So there are 2 really hot teams right now, and that's you guys and that's the Guardians. Those are the 2 hottest teams in the AL currently.
Yeah.
And both of you guys are surging towards that last. You guys are 3 up on the wild card, so you have a good spot. They're 1 out, so they're chasing down the Yankees, and the Yankees are 3-7 in their last 10. So it's looking like they could catch them. So the AL is, it's anybody, and I hate saying it like that, but like we saw with the freaking Mets and the Phillies, like it takes 10 games of one team streaking and one team just diving, and it's completely different, and that's exciting baseball. And I'm with you, man. I don't know how the Blue Jays hold off these teams. I do think, I hope with all my heart they make the playoffs. But
Blue Jays, yeah, sure, I guess.
But I
just don't want to go. I don't know.
They should, because they're still. They're 4.5, 6 above. They could get caught technically, but
shit could happen quick.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
I don't know.
I think it'd be fun.
I think they're okay. I'm not putting them on like they're not going to make the playoff watch. It's just. I think they're one of the teams that can falter. Obviously, the Yankees can. Sans Judge, the Yankees are worthless. I don't think they're competitive.
The Yankees don't scare me. The Red Sox,
with
to me,
Judge, they're completely different.
I completely agree.
Right, so they're a problem. The Red Sox are good.
Yes,
they're just good. Like they don't have any. Roman Anthony's still figuring it out. He's playing well. Like they still have Duran. Yoshida's in the lineup. I know I'm naming like some of the one-off guys, but they have enough to make something happen. Again, when you have Crochet as your one, you could figure some shit out too.
Yeah.
I'm talking from a playoff perspective. You get in, you've got a chip in the chair. You're going to figure it out.
Hell yeah, 100%.
All right. One other question. I know I'm holding this off, but it's all going to tie together. I promise.
Can't wait.
The Detroit Tigers. Mm-hmm. There's 6. We just went through this conversation with the Blue Jays. They're 4.5 on the Red Sox, 6 on the Yankees. I feel better about them. I will say, just
are you about to slander the Tigers again?
Yeah, I am.
Oh, okay. Let's go.
The Cleveland Guardians are 6.5 back.
Yeah.
2 weeks from now, 13 days, right? Because we'll do Monday.
Yeah.
What do you think that lead is? Do you think that the Guardians close ground again?
Ooh.
Okay,
I will give you they close ground, but I don't think I think they're 4.5 in 2 weeks.
I mean, that's a lot.
I don't disagree, but
I'm saying, you're just inching, right? Because by that point, we're not even in September yet.
No, we're not.
Right?
Absolutely. Yeah,
and I don't know. I don't even know if they play each other. I haven't gotten that far.
I'll look.
While I'm talking, you can find that.
Yeah.
So
on it.
You're 4.5 back. Now you're kind of knocking on the door. You lose a game here. You lose a game you're not supposed to lose, and now all of a sudden, they come back and win, and now now you're 3.5, right? Oh, off day. Oh shit, they picked up another. Now you're like, oh my god, like what is going on, right? It's crumbling, and it just they have their horse. They have Scooble, but this isn't the playoff series no more. Like he's only every 5th day. Right? Like, you got to make it work the rest of that time. And they did get Kerry Carpenter back. He puts a big big bat in the middle of that lineup. And this isn't so much to say the Cleveland Guardians are the world beaters of the American League. I'm just saying I have that little faith in the Tigers right now.
Of the last 13 games, they play, or 12 games, they play each other 6 times. So
the Guardians and the Tigers?
So their both of their last 12 games, half of them are against each other.
Oh, man.
Hell yes.
Yeah, dude.
That's awesome.
That's going to be something.
That's awesome. Okay, sweet. Yeah.
Get me within 3 games for that stretch.
16th, 17th, and 18th, 23rd, 24th, and 25th of September they play each
and then
other.
there's probably, 3 or 4 games left?
The 3 games left. They play the Rangers. I don't know who the Tigers play.
Regardless. That's a lot.
wild.
That's big.
That's wild.
That's
huge. Yeah.
There it is.
Yeah. No, I mean, you're not wrong. So really, if you're the Guardians, you're like, we just need to
be within 2 games.
Don't let them get too far ahead of us.
Yeah.
And then when it comes to September, we stick our boots up their ass, and then we're in the playoffs.
If you're within 2 games and you win both of those series, you're tied. And then goes to a tiebreaker.
Yeah, that's correct.
Right, you go to a tiebreaker. And
Yeah.
I don't know, and then it's division record heads
Division
up.
record, yeah.
No, it's heads up.
Oh, you're right.
That's the first tiebreaker.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Because I know that because
at that point, you would think that if they win the 2, well, I guess they
I
probably
don't
play a
know.
couple
The
times.
Mariners on the tiebreaker against the Rangers. That's all I know.
That's all you know. That's all you care about. Fair enough.
So, that's something to watch. The Royals, I'm kind of over them. We picked the wrong year to shit on them. It should have been this year. They screwed us last year, but I don't know.
Stuck it to us again, man.
I don't trust them, especially without Reagan's being healthy.
Agreed.
All right, time for my guys. Seattle Mariners. We are firing on all cylinders.
I do
not care. I will not apologize that the Houston Astros are hurt, that they don't have their full team. I do not care. I don't.
Fuck them cheaters.
Correct. We are on fire. I told you I was excited when they made the moves that they made.
Yep.
That this lineup is deep. This is the deepest lineup I've seen in a very long time. Very long time. I am super excited. We just retired Ichiro's 51. Next year we're going to do Randy Johnson's 51. Don't ask. It's a weird thing. But anyway, all the legends were there. Mariners Hall of Fame was there this weekend. Vibes were insane. We just rattled off however many straight at home. I think it was 6 straight at home, 7 total overall. We just won tonight. That's 8. Astros are kind of reeling. They feel us breathing down their necks. I'm excited. And I'm ready to be hurt, but I am excited because this team, I've said this a bunch on my personal Twitter. I don't try to clog up the coach's sons with this. I tweet vigorously about the Seattle Mariners. And I really, truly believe that this team is different from the trade deadline forward. This team is different. Games that they would otherwise lose. Games that they throw in the towel, right? They're down 2 runs. Bullpen comes in, gives up a run. You're like, God, this game's over. All of a sudden, we're, stringing hits together. Somebody hits a home run. Like, home runs galore. Lineups deep. Nailers smiling. He's like the, Wario. He, doesn't smile. It's so weird. He's I love him.
What a pull.
Dude, I love him. It's so cool. But, everybody's complimenting each other. The pitching staff's starting to get healthy. Kirby, I think, just gave us 7 or 8 shutout innings. These guys are coming back. Bryce Miller's on his way back. This team is ready to make the next step. Will they fall on their face? I don't know. But the team is ready. And they've shown it. They can mash. That brings me to this hypothetical. And your input can be used because you kind of went through this.
Oh, boy.
I am at a point in my vibes being so high.
Yep.
I may or may not have looked into prices and tickets and things like that for the World Series.
Ooh.
I have personally mapped out planes. I have personally mapped out hotels. I almost booked a hotel because I could. I almost booked a hotel directly across from T-Mobile Park because I could cancel up to 2 days before. I am ready to pull the trigger, and I want to know. I don't know. I don't think you went. That was pre-podcast era. I don't think you went to Atlanta for it. And they're close. They're a drive away. They're a hop, skip, and a jump.
Yeah.
Seattle, I got a airmail it out there.
At the time of our last World Series, my significant other was undergoing surgery.
Oh, okay.
So I did not go.
Fair. Reasonable.
I was tempted to go and was told to go.
Yeah, that wouldn't have went well.
But I was
fair.
like, no,
Okay.
I'm not going to go.
That's fair.
So now, here's the deal. That's the second World Series they've had in my lifetime. If I'm a fan at this age and one of my teams makes the championship. So let's use another sport. The Miami Dolphins potentially can make the Super Bowl. I am absolutely doing what you're doing right now because it's never happened in my lifetime.
Yeah, I mean, we got put like 95, and then Cal Raleigh's home run was the playoffs.
Yeah.
So here's the other. Okay, so we start there. I'm looking World Series, right? I'm thinking big picture.
Yeah.
But then start backtracking a little bit. Do I go for the ALC? Do I try to go for? Not saying both. I'm saying I got to pick one, right? I'm a one-trick pony. I only get to go to one.
You only get one.
And I'm.
Here's
if the wife listens to this, she's gonna choke me out because we haven't really discussed it. I'm like, I've been looking.
I'll let her know. Hey, tune in.
It's a one-time,
an hour and 5 minutes.
It's a one-time ordeal. It's literally a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity that I'm saying.
1,000%.
So I think I have to save that one-time opportunity for the World Series, right?
100%. Yeah, because here's the deal. Unfortunately, you're talking about West Coast. This is not going to be cheap.
No. That's not okay. Hang on. I'm not saying I'm like going first class. Like I'm trying to get there, and I know it's going to be whatever price it is going to get there.
Yeah.
But I will be there.
Okay.
Come hell or high water, I will have a ticket to the game, to a game. Obviously, I would love it to be multiple, but it'll be a game.
Yep.
Preferably the clinching one. So the logistics of it are a goddamn nightmare.
Yes.
So let's start there.
100%.
Absolute disaster zone.
Disaster.
Because like I said, I've looked into the schedule, and it's like the last game of the game 7 of the World Series is Saturday, November 1st. Trust me, I told you I looked it up.
No, yes, you should.
And I'm pretty sure I didn't know this. I think they go 2-3-2.
Yes, they do. 100%.
So then, okay, well, if it's the 3, I guess I have to go in that time frame. Mm-hmm. But then if they win, I want to be there.
Right.
So I can't. Now I'm just adding 4 more days to my trip. So there's a billion. So the first question is, I have to be there?
Okay. So here's a follow. Here's a question. A leading question.
Go on.
Do you think the Mariners have a team that will be competitive again for the next 5 years?
I can't answer that truthfully. I don't know the answer to that.
Okay. Well, then the answer is yes.
Okay. Yeah. My head.
Well, and here, okay, you know what? Even before then, Chris, the fact that they've never made the World Series. Okay. So that alone,
that's rude.
But that alone is a good enough reason for you to be like, this is history.
Yeah.
No matter what.
Okay.
So you're gonna go to a game.
You don't need to convince me.
Yeah.
I want to be told that I'm right.
Okay. Well,
I think you're doing it.
The more I'm talking about it, the more I'm like, yeah, no fucking duh. You're going because it's history. You can go to game 4.
It doesn't,
and it's
so
still
you don't think
the
the game
second.
should matter.
It doesn't matter.
I just need to be at a game.
Hell yes.
You think I'm putting too much stock in the game that I go to?
You are attending history no matter what. You have to go. So let's say if you are the 3-game series, you're going to game 4.
Yeah, I'm just making it. Yeah, sure.
You're going to game 4 because game 5 may not happen. And if you have tickets to game 5 and it doesn't happen, you're going to be, that's the worst. So you're getting tickets to game 4 and then praying if you have to go to game 5, you can somehow get tickets there too, but that might be too much. But you're going to at least game 4.
That's fair.
Now,
okay. That's a reasonable take.
If
I
you're
like that.
2, you're going to do every fucking thing you can to try to make game 1. Because that is the very first World Series game ever by the Mariners. You want to be a part of history. You're game 1 or you're game 4. And then that needs to be your attitude. Game 1's going to be expensive as fuck. But if money doesn't matter, then that's your mindset.
It very much does. But at the same time, it's like, I know, I don't know.
Those are your answers, Chris.
What do you think the price is? What is the price?
The price is going to be for the ticket.
Yeah. I just want to get in the door. Oh, that's easy. That's baby
500
food.
is the best case scenario.
Yeah, that's easy. That's in my sleep.
I'm just letting you know. Yeah, I'm just like that's the best.
I was thinking 1,500, and that's but I'm doing it.
So the reason I say 5 is because Seattle is not the hot ticket like the Yankees.
They're They're getting crazy now.
Okay. So you know what? Maybe I'm wrong, but
I'm thinking 15.
To me, I was thinking. So, well, actually, hold on.
Put it this way. I've put in my phone the reminder that the public sale.
I think it was 500 just to get to the battery for the Braves. So I'm going to up that. I'm going to say 750 if they allow people standing room only. If not, then yeah, you're probably looking at 15.
I just need to be in the stadium.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Again, I don't know how they're going to do that.
I'm not. I'll sit wherever you let me.
If they have to assign seats, I think 1,200 is fair. 750 to 1,200.
I'm like.
It's gonna be my
very
answer.
much leaning towards like I have to go, and it has to just be World. Like I can't go to the ALCS. Like that doesn't do anything. Like it sounds stupid to say that, but it doesn't do anything.
No, I'm with you, Chris. Like this is one of those things that if you go to the ALCS and they make the World Series, you're gonna hate yourself.
Yeah, and I have to be prepared.
Yeah, 100%.
I have to book that hotel.
Yeah, and look, and you have to go. You know, that's fine. Like if we don't make it past ACLS, that's fine.
Yeah,
I'll go next year. Yeah.
The only issue is going to be flights, but like not really. I don't know.
You figure that fuck out. Yeah. Game 4, Game 1. Those are your answers. World Series only.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'd talk myself into it. I might go.
Like,
I'm not going.
You know, I could be super. You know, we could all go out here and like we could be together and like it would be awesome. Like I'd have a great time watching. I'd probably cry if they ever won it. And then it's like, but at the same time, I'd want to be with I say my people, but like you want to be with like-minded fans. I don't have that, right?
Like, no, 100% you don't have that. And also, it's the first time ever.
Yeah.
Go be a part of history.
Yeah.
That's huge. Like, and here's the deal. Like, my team makes it again. It's not history, technically. I mean, it'll be in the history books, but like history. Like first ever, that's a big deal, man.
Yeah, and
you're going.
The shitty part is I have to plan for it. So like I'm setting myself up.
You're
to
about
be sad.
to put like $1 bazillion on the credit card as a hold, and then you're going to have to cancel all of it.
That's fine. Done it before.
But
the
you'll be
hotel
ready.
room isn't that bad.
The hotel room is probably not bad at all.
It's I'm talking, but we're talking like 4 feet away from the stadium. It is a nice hotel.
Oh, it's not expensive either.
For what I assumed it was like
nice. All right,
they're not like the hotels know when shit's going down.
Yeah,
they must not think we're gonna host Game 7.
Basically, no. I think that's awesome
because so much of that has to like again. There's so much I don't know. So what do I just book the entire World Series and then just be like, all right, I only need these dates actually, right? Because I can't just book.
You're right.
Oh. That's what I'm saying. So you can't book a flight.
This is what I would do. I
have to book all of the days of the World Series.
You either do all the days or you book 2 sets of 3 days. So the day before the first game the day after, and the day before the fourth game the day after. Those you because you do 2 separate ones because I don't know if they'll let you book up that's got to be a week.
No, I don't care. I'll do
okay.
Whatever.
Well, I mean,
we'll see. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'll play around with it.
Like to me, like if you do 2 separate bookings, you just cancel one.
Yeah.
Or both, depending.
Yeah, I have up until like 2 days before.
But that's true. You can definitely change them. So maybe you just do the whole week. That's fair.
Just be like, I got a spot.
Again, just know that like they're gonna put a hold on your credit card. So whatever credit card you're using is gonna eat all of it up. So
cross bridges when we get there.
Yeah, I don't disagree. Like that's what credit cards are for.
This isn't a budget trip. Like this isn't like I'm just trying. Like budget in terms of I'm trying to get in the stadium.
I'm gonna stop talking about budget, Chris.
I'm going.
Do it. Yeah, 100%.
I put the cart way before the horse.
I don't disagree. You are,
but you can't have this conversation with yourself in the middle of October while you're sandbagging people.
It's too late.
It's too late. You can't be blowing through people in the playoffs and be like, yo, I want to go. Like, yeah, you and everybody else.
No, it's too late.
I need to be ready for this.
Especially you're talking about cross country, not kind of. Like,
this
we're
isn't
on 2 separate parts of the state.
This isn't like, yo, I'm gonna work and then I'm just gonna drive to
Atlanta. We are the southeast and they're the northwest. It's literally you can't get further other than leaving the United States mainland. Sure. Basically the same.
I get the point.
You know what I mean? So you have to start playing.
That was my hypothetical.
Yeah. Chris,
if we go, I got to be there.
You have my complete stamp of approval and you have to do it. And Becca can fight me for supporting it.
Can we, how in bad taste is it to start a GoFundMe?
I don't think it's in bad taste as long as you can get people to. I mean, if you get people to back you, do it.
I mean, I wouldn't be like, this is for.
I can tell you right now, I'm not giving you shit.
That's fine. I wouldn't be like, yeah, this is for charity. No, this is to get my fat ass.
I want to go watch the Manners. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's funny. Yeah, do it. Set a goal. Yeah. All right. Guys, go check out Chris's GoFundMe.
And then here's the break. Here's how it's going to go.
Oh, here we go.
We got everything settled. We're going to go. Like that's set in stone. I'll be there.
Okay, perfect.
We make it. I'm going to figure it out. Come hell or high water.
Hell yeah.
I might look like shit when I get there, but I'm going to be there.
You'll be there.
This weekend, golf trip. We're going to Virginia.
Yes.
DraftKings Sportsbook. Just hammering the Mariners to win the World Series.
Yeah. So, fun fact, I don't know if I've told this story on the podcast before or not. So, my biggest win as a gambler, which is not a lot, I don't gamble a bunch, but my biggest win as a gambler came at the, it wasn't a golf trip.
Soccer trip.
We went to a soccer trip. We went to go watch our local team. We drove to Richmond, Virginia, where gambling is allowed, and had a fun weekend. We were gambling on dumb stuff like EPL corner kick. Who gets the next corner kick, right? Well, my team is not very good, and they were playing big bad Liverpool. And so I put whatever money I had left on them tying or beating Liverpool. And they, I think the 90th minute, tied the game. And so I got $100. I was like, holy crap, this is awesome. So I split that $100 in half, and I put money on my favorite football team, my favorite baseball team to win the World Series. At the time, the Atlanta Braves were not anywhere close to being favorites to make the playoffs, let alone win. And it's the year we won the World Series. I won $2,000 on a $50 bet.
That's awesome.
And so that's the most money I ever won. And so now I have a habit of putting money on my teams at the beginning of every year just because you never know, and it makes it fun when you actually do win rarely. So you're throwing money away. But yes, Chris, if I'm you, as stoked as you are.
Yeah, we're doing it.
You're doing it. Yeah. Now, I mean, I don't think you're going to make a lot of money.
They're favorites. They're like top 4.
Oh yeah, exactly. I said you're not gonna make a lot of money, but you can at least like have fun knowing you'll win money. And what I did with that $2,000, by the way, I bought a fuck ton of World Series memorabilia. So,
you did.
So definitely, you can definitely have fun with it. But yeah, 100%. Pump the Mariners. Man.
I'm excited.
That's awesome.
So
good for you.
That's my thought process the rest of the year. So when we start slumping, just know Chris has a ton of money wrapped up on his credit card to try and get to Seattle. I haven't figured out the flight yet. If I figure out how to get refunded for a flight, I'll be there.
I mean, end all be all, you'll just have to, change the flight and use it for something else.
We'll figure it out.
And be like, hey, Becca, guess what? I'll just take you to vacation if they don't make it.
Hey,
you can make it work.
Would you like to go to Seattle in November? Do you have any?
Oh, God. That does suck.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. Well, Chris, this has been fun. Thank you, everyone, for listening. If you haven't already, please go to our social media accounts, whether it's Instagram, X, YouTube. Please like, subscribe, share with your friends. Go to Chinook Seedery. Use our code. If you tweet at us, let us know that you did this. Send us a DM. I will match your order. I am not kidding. I will do this. Go support our boys. Until next time, my name is Andrew.
And I'm Chris.
And this is the Coach's Sons Podcast.